Back. The boys are back. It's time for high school football here in 2025, and a marquee matchup here tonight. Brother Rice and Macomb, Dakota, from Dakota High School here, and two teams with great history. Brother Rice has won 10 state championships. Dakota's won a couple. They're always a powerhouse in Macomb County, and this will be a good test for both these clubs to open up the 2025 season here tonight, as we kick off another year of high school football right here on the Prep. Great to be with you alongside Matt Derry. Maggie Mace will join us down on the field. My name is Ben Holden. There's nothing like the opening game of the season, right, Matt? Everyone's optimistic, everyone's hopeful, and everyone thinks they can get it done this year, right?
You got a two-loss team here and a two-win team from a year ago, Ben, but you wouldn't know it talking to these coaches and these kids. They're ready to play. And you're going to see a lot more of a competitive Brother Rice team than we saw a year ago.
Yeah, Brother Rice, they are led by Aaron Marshall. He's a former Brother Rice player. He's got a brother on his staff, and they've got great history and culture with the program, and won a state championship a couple of years ago. So many youngsters. But Dakota, Greg Bauer's team, 10 wins, as you mentioned, only lost 2 games. There's a little bit of unknown, but there's one area that I think they're going to be okay, and that's the quarterback spot.
Well, there's no question about it. When you look at what Dakota is bringing to the table with Nikos Davis, this is a kid that came over from Liggett, has a rocket for an arm. Bauer said this is the best arm they've had in this program, maybe ever. He'll be on display tonight.
Yeah, that was a heck of a statement. We talked with him the other day. Let's get a look now at Matt's impact players, and we're going to start with the Warriors of Brother Rice first. They have a 5-star recruit. He's been to Alabama. This kid is going to be heavily sought after, Jaden Bell.
My goodness, you watch Jaden Bell come off the edge. This is a kid that can really rush the passer. Has elite pass rush moves and speed for a sophomore. He can really play, and he's going to be in that backfield of Dakota all night long tonight. And Coach Bauer, when we talk to him, already knows that Bell is going to be somebody to take a look at.
Yeah, he's a pretty raw talent at the defensive line spot there. You see him getting loose here in the warm-ups here as we inch closer to the opening kickoff here. On the other side, a young man that's got 20 offers right now. He goes both ways, wide receiver and defensive back.
Yeah, but Elijah Goins is a guy that I think, it's kind of interesting, his last name Goins, he will go. They're going to throw him the football deep. That might not be what Macomb Dakota's known for. They like to run the football and stop the run. But when you've got Davis throwing to Goins, that could really open things up. And, you know, they were co-champs last year in their division. They want to do it outright this year, and this duo is going to be really good. And number 1 in blue is excellent.
You see some of those schools that have already offered this young man. He is highly sought after, and he's very talented, a dual threat guy in every sense of the form, and we're looking forward to seeing him and their new quarterback on display here tonight. We'll take a quick time out here as we inch closer to the opening kickoff here in the 2025 season for these two schools. When we come back, we'll hear from the two head coaches right here on the Prep.
First, life gives us many. From buying your first car or first home to starting a business, Alliance Catholic Credit Union is here for you every step of the way. From checking and savings accounts and youth accounts to auto loans, mortgages, business needs, and financial planning. A full-service financial institution with over 70 years of experience. We're committed to serving your firsts, seconds, 50ths, and every day in between. Alliance Catholic Credit Union. Federally insured by the NCUA Equal Housing Law.
Well, opening night, Aaron, and feels like fall out here, but I know you didn't care less about the weather. Give us a thought of your team, what you've seen out of your team here in the weeks leading up to this opening game.
We prepared great. I mean, all summer, 2-a-days camp. The boys, it's a nice energy that I love. They're calm, but they're also excited, if that makes sense.
It does.
Which shows maturity, right?
Yeah.
We're a little bit older than last year while still being young. So, we'll see how it goes today. But right now, their temperament, their energy, their mindset is exactly where I want it.
One of the players that I know it's a team thing, and I know that was a great conversation we had about Alfred Costa the other day. No one's bigger than the team, but we want to get your thoughts on young Jaden Bell and how special this young guy is. Tell us how special he is. You see him every day in practice.
Yeah, he's one of a kind. I mean, I think he may be the first, 5-star athlete that Brother Rice has ever had.
That's amazing.
Since they've been ranking stars. I'm sure Brother Rice has had 5-star athletes prior to them ranking him, but no, he's special, man, and he's growing every day. He's raw, which the best part about that is he doesn't have bad habits, right? So he's very coachable, very great academic student, and an even better kid. So we're really excited about him and the future he has.
Quarterback situation, we know you're going to play both guys. Kind of give us the philosophy going into this game on that, and what's the thinking behind that?
Yep, both guys bring different skill sets. We're going to start with Drake, and then Samuel sees some snaps as well. So we'll kind of give it how the flow of the game goes. We'll weigh it that way.
Biggest thing you want to see from your team tonight?
Tackling and blocking. That's it.
Plain and simple.
That's it.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
Well, it's great to see you and your brother.
Yes.
Long time I've known him, and I appreciate your time.
Yes.
Good luck tonight in the opener.
Thanks
to you guys.
a lot. I appreciate you guys.
You bet.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
All right, this is Adam. Take 2. Mark.
I guess.
I go like this.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community.
I want to encourage others to play volleyball or choir because you get to experience new things and do stuff that you've never done before. My reason why is passion.
My reason why is pride.
All right, here with Coach Greg Bauer. We're getting ready for Macomb, Dakota's home opener here. How ready's the squad? How you looking?
We're ready. I mean, it's been a long preparation period here. We've been like 6 months, so if we're not ready now, we're never going to be ready. So that's time to kick it off.
You love to run the football, yet you got a rocket for an arm quarterback now. How do you balance that out?
Well, we have to run the ball. You have to run the ball, and you have to stop the run to win football games. And it's nice to have a quarterback that can throw it, but we have to run it, have to establish a line of scrimmage, and he'll be a part of that as well.
Tell me about what makes Nico special and how comfortable you are with him doing what he does tonight.
He's just he's excellent at everything. He's a great passer, great arm, but good decision maker, and you maybe see tonight that his footwork is pretty good too. So he's got it all, and he's got the mental aspect to go with it. So we're excited.
Brother Rice is in town. What concerns you about what they bring to the table?
Everything. They're huge up front, and they have skill everywhere. They're younger, but they're very, very skilled. So it's definitely going to be a test.
Bell off the edge for them is very good. How are your tackles? How do you feel about how you'll pass protect?
Feel really good about our tackles. We're obviously going to help him a little bit with him if we can. He's very talented, but again, if we can establish the running game, that'll negate that a little bit.
All right, Greg, thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
We're here at Macomb, Dakota. That's the coach, Greg Bauer. Back after this.
If you are looking for a life-changing workout experience, look no further than Pure Barre Novi. We are proud to help you achieve your fitness goals while joining a vibrant, supportive community that is over 300 women strong. Our classes are designed to strengthen and tone your entire body, and our teachers can help provide modifications for any fitness level. Find out more right now by calling 248-596 0002, visiting our website, following us on social media, or by coming to our studio right on Grand River Avenue in Novi. We can't wait to see you and help you achieve your fitness goals.
Well, football indeed in the air. National anthem complete. Good show they put on here for this Cougar football team. What a proud program they are. Two very proud programs, these two clubs here tonight, Macomb, Dakota, and the Brother Rice Warriors. As we inch closer to kickoff, let's check in with a third member of our broadcast team tonight, Maggie Mace, down on the field. Maggie.
Thanks, guys. I'm here on field at Dakota High School, where these teams will be meeting for the third time ever. The last time these two teams played in 2021 and 2022, they each got one win of that series. The story is a little different this time for Dakota. They are coming off a historic season, incredibly successful, and Brother Rice is looking to rebuild after an uncharacteristic 2-win season last year with a fresh roster and a coach that knows how to win a state championship. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks so much, Maggie. And let's kind of start right there, Matt, with Aaron Marshall. I mean, he won a state championship 2 years ago at Southfield A&T. The guy knows how to win. He knows how to build a winner. This is a young team, though, a very skilled team. They say maybe the most skilled team they've had in 10 years.
It is young, and that's not what Rice is used to.
Right.
I mean, they've got freshmen and sophomores playing a lot. We're going to see a freshman quarterback to start the game. This is a program that went out and got a transfer, but he's not starting tonight.
Strong kick from Dakota. So Brother Rice will bring on the said freshman. 5'8" and 150 is Drake Martin. Expecting to see Martin. We're expecting to see Sam Ide as well. He's a totally different quarterback, strong arm, likes to go in the pocket, and Drake Martin was a guy that really impressed Aaron Marshall and his offensive staff in their 7-on-7s and a little bit in the scrimmage they had.
Yeah, they had a scrimmage against Harper Woods. Remember, Harper Woods won a state championship last year, led by Rod Oden, and in that scrimmage, as Aaron told us the other night, they did keep score. It was 12-12, but the ball didn't hit the turf with Drake Martin out there. So he's getting the nod tonight as a true freshman.
A lot of pressure, certainly. We'll see if this young man is up to it. DeAndre Hill is their running back, and the NFL comparable to him is Derrick Henry. Big, strong, tall, really hammers you.
Yeah, I was talking to Kyle Galley, Brother Rice legend, before the game, and I said, give me a name of somebody. He said, Mr. Hill, going to carry the rock a lot.
Where's number 4? 6'1", 205. Lined up to the right of the quarterback from the shotgun here. Little sweep and a nice job coming around by Aiden Bashaw there. The senior linebacker makes the big stick on the first play of the season for these two teams.
Both teams want to run the football, and as you see here again, coming off the edge, a couple of guys on the chase there, and including Rashad Wilson, number 11. So that was snuffed out rather easily here by the home Cougars on play 1.
Tyler Trussell, one of their wide receivers, very talented wide receiving group. Christian Marshall. Among those, Dakota, fresh new helmets. The paint will be scraped up on those here in the next couple of hours.
Fans can really feel that and hear that wind in our mics going left to right.
We sure can. It's a little chilly. It's almost as a good job here by that Cougar defense. Nothing on the first carry of the game there for the big man we talked about, Hill. This feels like October weather, Matt Derry.
I don't know what's going on, Ben. Summer's gone. I mean, obviously we're going to hit Labor Day this weekend, but a lot of wind. It rained early. This field is in great shape. It drained nicely, but now a 3rd and long. Not what Coach Marshall wanted for his offense to start the game 3rd and forever here.
Yeah, you always hear that term, staying on schedule. Right now, behind schedule here, 3rd and 10. Hill to the left of the quarterback, the freshman Drake Martin. Martin takes a look. Nobody open, tries to go over the middle, tipped and intercepted. Intercepted. A ball he'd like to have back, and Dakota comes up with a massive turnover on 3rd down.
Looked like Noah Raxter, the big fella, went up and got it. After the deflection, you're asking a lot of a freshman quarterback for his first throw of his high school career to be on a 3rd and 18. And that time, you see, rolling right, kind of forced it, throwing against his body. Ball was tipped. Great hands by Raxter and great field position to start for Dakota.
Part of the learning process, I suppose, right? You got to make better decisions in this end of the field, and it cost him there.
That's one, Ben. Maybe a tuck, run out of bounds, and punt the football.
No question about it. So now we get a look at a new quarterback for Macomb, Dakota. Nikos Davis played for Andre Rison at Liggett last year comes in, keeps it. He can do this. He's a dual threat guy, big, strong guy, 6'2" and 200, and he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They'll spot him at the 11 for a first down.
Ben, that's scary. That's 6'3" coming at you. This is a kid that in warm-ups, we saw it, he was cramping. Left leg did not look like it was 100%. He looks like he's just fine right now.
Yeah, you had the cat eye on that, the eagle eye, I should say, and he looks just fine in there. Coming over here, Jeremiah Aaron is next to him in the backfield. They fake to him. Davis takes it again. Those long legs, good job to read the block outside there, and slipped inside, getting down to about the 7-yard line.
Greg Bauer, of course, year 10 here at Dakota, legendary high school coach, 4 stops along the way as a head coach, especially in this area. He talks about it. We want to run the football and stop the run. This is not normally what Dakota does. Normally it's hand that football off. They got a quarterback, a dual threat kid that first 2 plays, he's keeping it himself.
Well, you said it, and I know when you talked to Greg in the pregame interview, and you said it when we came on the air, Dakota's never had a quarterback like this. They've never had this kind of luxury. That's a great luxury.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Greg's saying. They've had really good ones here.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. This is an excellent program, but my goodness, they were glowingly talking about number 2.
So 2nd and 5 here. They can get a first down. Would be at the 3-yard line. Davis once again tucks and runs. He gets close, but he's going to be about a yard shy, so it'll bring up 3rd and a yard.
Lots of motion. We've seen the first 3 plays. Nikos has kept it himself. I just hope from a durability standpoint he's going to be all right. He's touching that foot. It's like backyard football here with Nikos, but you got to figure if you're Rice here, you got to watch for the play pass here and maybe a tight end sneaking out.
Get a look at the starting group up front, the guys in the trenches for Dakota. Lynch is one of those key guys in their skill position players. Talked about a couple of those already. Yet to see Goins. Maybe they go to him here. He's in the slot on the near side. Instead on the ground, exclusively to Matt's point, on the ground. They get the first down. It'll be 1st and goal from the 2.
Jeremiah Aaron looks like got that carry. That'll be a 1st and goal. Like how they split it out, though. They did not just push everybody in the middle. They split it out wide like they thought they were going to throw the football. Rice had to honor that, and the 1st and goal coming up here for the Cougars. We got an injured player, though, first.
Yes, we do. A Brother Rice player down. Their trainer out to tend to him. We'll wait until we can properly ID him, getting some attention there. You see on the left of your screen. So Dakota's come out here. They get the big turnover, the interception there from Raxter on the mistake. Now the question for me is, when Rice comes out, do we see the youngster, or do you think they go to Ide already?
Yeah, I'm not ready to pull the plug already.
Okay.
You know, we talked to Aaron the other night, Coach Marshall, and I asked him, I said, if you have 2 quarterbacks, does that mean you don't have one?
Yeah.
You know, and he said, no, we like them both. I'm not sure they're going to, pull the freshman after one bad play, but we will see Ide at some point tonight.
That was Caden Reed that went off. He's a senior. Goal to go here from the 2-yard line.
Again, Goins is the guy.
Yep.
Far left side.
Elijah Goins now in motion. On the ground again, near the line. Good job, Brother Rice stepping up there. I believe that was Grachowski that came in with the initial stick there to slow him up. It'll bring up another goal-to-goal situation here.
Love the versatility of a Jeremiah Allen. Power and speed. You saw that time, kept the legs churning, but Rice would love some momentum here and hold him to 3.
Brother Rice starters up front. We talked about Bell on the right of your screen. Haven't called his name yet.
DeAndre Hill, also another 2-way player, linebacker and running back.
Yep. And the 5 in the secondary. Out of the gun this time is Nikos Davis. Davis keeps it near the line. He's short. So Brother Rice doing a good job here so far on these goal-to-goal situations here. They've held him up.
Good interior pressure there. Watch Davis on the delay. Again, when you're out of the gun, Ben, you're running 7 yards to get 1.
Yep.
So this is their offense. This is how they do it. They've not been under center on any snap so far. Now Davis going to come over and talk to the coaches here.
Checking the play card there. Greg Bauer is a defensive coach at his core.
I
You
know.
talked about him wanting to run the ball and stop the run. He does not really get too involved in the offense. Really involved in their defense. So 3rd and goal. What do you think, Matt? They're going to run this, or they're going to try and change it up here and go to Goins, maybe?
I think Angelo Pluff, their OC, wants time first and foremost.
Yep.
A lot of time there, but Angelo is a guy that Greg is extremely familiar with and says basically, you're running the offense. Greg's a defensive guy.
Yep.
He said for 1 year he wanted to call maybe some plays and said, nah, not for me. So Angelo Pluff's their offensive coordinator, and he's got help from his son. Greg's son is also on the staff. This is an interesting call. I think it's 2-down territory no matter what. First game of the year, you're at home. I think you're going twice here.
Short field off the turnover, off the tip ball, the interception for Dakota there on a 3rd and long situation for Brother Rice. And Macomb Dakota, a couple of championships in their history back in the early to mid 2000s. They won in 06 and 07, but every single year they're always a tough out no matter what.
They are, and it's a great area out here for high school football. Chippewa Valley right down the street. I know I'm not allowed to say that name probably here in this building, but Greg coached there and has coached here, and great football out here.
So here we go on a 3rd and goal. Davis handoff right up the gut, in for the first touchdown of the season. Jeremiah Aaron hammered it home, and Dakota is on the board.
Turnovers will kill you, especially on the road. Start this game, you win the toss, you take the football, and give Dakota credit. That offensive line kept churning in that time. They kind of wore down that Rice Warrior interior of the defensive line.
Dominic Van Vliet to attempt the point after here. Already half of the first quarter has expired. Dakota running that football every play on the drive. And it is good, and it's 7-0 Macomb Dakota after the touchdown from Jeremiah Allen, the junior.
Turnovers, man, that's what's going to get you, Ben, every single time. Great hands and the defense doing the job, leading to 6, now 7 for this Cougar offense.
And there's the finish on the carry there from Aaron, who's pretty sturdy, low center of gravity, good strong finish. We'll step aside. Macomb Dakota leads Brother Rice 7-0 here in the first quarter.
Lowering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McKinley scores!
One more look at that touchdown run there, a 1-yard run by Jeremiah Allen. We asked Greg Bauer, what's the most important to you in coaching your team? He said, discipline and toughness. And again, to Matt's points, run the ball, stop the run, and keep them behind the sticks. So far, I know it's only one series, but they've done that. Had them in a 3rd and long situation, then got the turnover that led to that touchdown run there from Aaron.
I love what Greg Bauer told us too. He said, look, it's about senior leadership, and look, Rice is a young team, all right? The Brother Rice is not used to 2-win seasons like they had last year. You got to have talent, yes, but Greg said we lost 5 or 6 guys on both sides of the ball, but that's normal. And I know it's a different world now in high school football, guys transferring, but he loves his senior leadership, and it showed there early the poise of both the offense and defense on those 2 series.
So there's Drake Martin back in after that first series. See if Rice decides to try and get the run game going here a little bit. And on cue they do with the big man banging his way off a body there. 6'1" and 205 is DeAndre Hill. He is put together and decent pickup on first down.
So far we've seen it. They've tried to run left and not getting much there. You see two now, wide side of the field with the ball on the left hash mark. Do they go right? And do they utilize what Drake Martin can do, which is play a little RPO or option?
4-yard pickup on first down.
Not used a tight end yet either.
Yeah.
It's been all receivers and backs.
Trips to the far side now for Martin. High snap, good job to gather it in there with the right hand, trying to make a play. Dakota, though, sniffing it out. Nicely done. Van Vliet was the first to get in there and get him.
Man, oh man, Dom's kicking extra points, and that
doing
time
it all.
stayed in his lane. Watch this, contain right here. Does not give it up. Forced him inside. There was nowhere for Martin to go, and you just see the discipline early on of that Greg Bauer defense.
Rashad Wilson was also there if he needed some help, but he didn't. So now a 3rd and 7 situation here. The 23-yard line for Brother Rice. They'll go 3 wide to the far side. Martin looking that way, nobody open. Can't get away, and Dakota does the job again. Minimal pickup on that 3rd down, but it's going to bring up a punting situation for the road team.
We could sit here and talk about a freshman quarterback all day here, Ben, but the bottom line is the guys up front are winning for Dakota on both sides of the ball.
That's right.
Offensive line got that first touchdown, D-line making plays. Not a lot of running room or space. You got to make adjustments if you're Rice offensively. Maybe get the ball quickly out of Martin's hands and maybe speed the tempo as well.
Yeah, we've heard a lot about a receiving core that's very, very talented, but yet to see him get one completed. Good punt back at the 40-yard line, gathered in by Rashad Wilson, and an outstanding job. That punt coverage team in there was Booker Jones in on the play.
Really good coverage that time. Kicking into the wind, too. Got a nice bounce. Gallo was also in there as well.
Yep.
And a couple of, it's a nice momentum shifter there, at least getting that football out and into Dakota territory now.
Second possession here for Dakota. Exclusively on the ground here so far with Nikos Davis. Young man that had over 400 yards rushing last season at Liggett. Threw for over 2,100, 20-plus touchdowns. He only had 4 interceptions. Passer rating was 120 on the season.
And man to watch is Jaden Bell. He's opposite the left tackle, far side of your screen, number 6.
Yep. Hand in the ground, gets free. Davis, though, felt it. Good throw, right on target, over midfield. Santino Lucci on the receiving end there, and that's a first down for the Cougars.
Man, oh man. We talked about Bell. Here he comes. See him on the edge.
Yep.
That's a nice throw by Davis. Lucci gave him an opportunity there. Stuck his knee in the ground, made himself available. First down, Dakota.
Nikos Davis, his first game here with his new club. You mentioned it earlier. Transferring isn't just in college football.
No.
It's everywhere. It's just part of sports now. Here's Davis. Quick 2-step drop, feels the heat, good job. Gets out of there, gets a block. Another block there, and standing up there was Jeremiah Allen. Laying the wood at the end there, and another good pickup for Dakota.
Man, you got a running back down the field making a block like this. Watch this, number 4 coming into your screen, boom. Davis is under control too. He's still seeing the field. He's still looking down the field and keeping his legs churning. You just see the feel that this senior quarterback has.
The words his coach used to describe him were among those. He's been phenomenal, smart and heady, physically gifted. You can clearly see that now on their second possession in this game. A little delay there, and Brother Rice not fooled by that at all. No gain, so a 3rd and about 2 coming up here for Dakota.
Really nice defensive play made that time on the interior by Keelan Elam. Stuck his leg and foot in the ground and just pushed the running back. It was nice. Rice needs a play. They need somebody on their defense to make a play here on 2nd down to force a 3rd down here in a situation. 3rd and 3, actually.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to make a play here.
Yep. Keep your eyes on Bell. He's on the right end of that line of scrimmage. 5-star recruit for this Brother Rice program. Goins the motion man. Davis changing the play now. Davis gets a little bit of help, but they get to him. First to him there. DeAndre Hill got in there and pushed him back, and he went down.
That's the kind of defensive play that Rice needed. They knew that quarterback keeper was coming, snuffed it out. And you mentioned number 4, Hill, coming to your picture. Watch this. Again, stayed in his lane, didn't force him outside, forced him inside, got some help from his teammates, and a forced punt.
Well done if you're Brother Rice.
I'll tell you, both teams' defense has been with guys on the edge, setting the edge. That's stuff you wait for October, November. These kids are ready right now here in September, or August, excuse me.
Yeah.
Making plays like that. Those are heady, smart plays.
They sure are. Inside of 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Strong punt. That's a pretty good punt, too, where they spot this out. It'll be inside of the 10 at the 8-yard line with 1:36 to go here in quarter number 1.
Austin Aronowski doing a nice job. You're kicking with the wind behind you, a heavy wind, yet angled it nicely and put it right there at the 8-yard line, Jack Fox style.
It's a blast from the past. I did a bunch of his games when he played at Rice in college.
Man.
Oh, man, was he good.
Damn good punter.
So
another
Rice
long
back
field,
on.
Ben.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Another long field here for Rice. They have started in their own territory now. 3 straight times in terms of deep, 20 and back. So need a couple of plays, like you said too. Coach Marshall told us about his receiving core. Let's see the guys. Maybe a quick out, maybe a slant, something quick.
Yep. Christian Marshall, believed to be the very best. He wears number 12. It's on the bottom of the screen, right side of it. There's the quick throw. Trying to get some space. Get maybe about 3 on that pass, that pitch and catch there, as they connected there with Jacob Johnson.
I like the call, though. Using the wide side of the field, just making them think about something different on defense, and that you can do that, and some confidence as well for your quarterback just to complete a ball.
See the starters for the Cougars of Macomb, Dakota, cycling through, and we talked about Elijah Goins. Haven't called his name yet, but this game is early and a long way to go, and number 1 there in the middle of your screen, he can make a difference on either side of the ball, as we've got a Brother Rice player down at the 5-yard line out of your screen, and getting a little bit of help from the training staff in there.
So we saw cramping pregame.
We did.
With Nikos Davis. Now this is looking like the same type of situation. Hopefully that's all it is. It's just some cramping as these guys are out there on that field turf and playing for real for the first time.
It's to be okay. A little bit of a giddy up there in the step, but helping the Warrior defender off the field, and both teams coming back on here. 2nd and 7 for Drake Martin, the freshman. First career start for him.
Look like Tyler Trussell, number 3, is the injured player, but walking off under his own power. Now get looked at by the training staff.
DeAndre Hill lined up behind the quarterback, and he'll get it. Tough pickup there. Gets him to a 3rd down. It'll be 3rd and a long 3 or thereabouts for Brother Rice. Important here they get this first down.
Here's the other thing, Ben. You got a true freshman quarterback. We've had 3 high snaps where he's had to go up and get them. That throws off the rhythm of everything. The one thing you want to make sure with Drake Martin is snap the football to him. If he's having to jump for everything, it's going to be a long night.
Yeah. Third, they're going to call it a long 2 here. There's another one. They'll give it to Hill, and Hill breaks through and gets a first down for Brother Rice. So they'll stay on the field here in their own territory, and there's the big boy getting a much-needed first down.
Great. This time they go to the right side of the line. You mentioned a little bit of a high snap from Kenny Beasley again, but Martin was able to get it to Hill, and that's the guy they're going to ride and try to get one more play in before the end of the quarter.
Final 5 seconds. I don't know that they're going to.
You want to wait and get the wind at your back as much as you can. They've been going into the wind, and we'll go to the other end.
So that's the opening quarter here in 2025 for both these clubs in the books. The only scoring a touchdown from Jeremiah Aaron. Short TD run after that interception for Macomb, Dakota. It set them up, and then they kept it on the ground before Aaron capped it off. They've got the lead here on top of Brother Rice, 7-0 here on the Prep.
At
At Foodie Centric, our client's agenda is our first priority. We specialize in unique items that are memorable and drive profits to your bottom line immediately. From gluten-free exclusive items to specialty Palazzolo gelato and Melting Moments ice cream sandwiches and so much more, Foodie Centric Solutions will have you set for success today, tomorrow, and for the future. Foodie Centric Solutions at the center of all of what's important for your first to your last goal.
Lowering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
Back here at Macomb, Dakota. Start of the second quarter. Ben Holden, Matt Derry, and Maggie Mace on the broadcast with you tonight here. Opening weekend in high school football. And let's get down to Maggie, who's got a short story to share on Macomb, Dakota.
Yep, you have heard his name quite a lot tonight already, Nikos Davis, the transfer from Liggett. Coach said he is the best quarterback that this program has probably ever seen. He knows how to move the ball down the field. He's got a next-level arm, and he is a physically talented kid. So we look forward to seeing him play the rest of the game.
Yeah, we do, Maggie. Thanks. And we haven't seen the arm yet, though.
No.
He's ran it every time he's touched it, but I'm sure we'll see the arm at some point here, Matt.
I think Greg did that on purpose for us.
You never know. Here's a throw, open down the middle, and a perfect throw right on the shoulder. Jacob Johnson on the receiving end of that Drake Martin pass.
Wow. Off the back foot. Watch this. Back foot in the wind. And give credit to Johnson. He beat his defender there. And a beautiful throw right there. Coverage was not horrible either from Andrew Chadwick, but that was a perfectly thrown ball. That'll raise the confidence level of Mr. Martin.
No question about it. Johnson, 5'9", 166. He's a senior. They don't have many, as Matt told you. They're a very young team. Here he is again, going to him again, double covered. And too high, a little bit too much steam on that one.
Yeah, Jacob Johnson was open. I like the moxie, though, of Drake Martin. Got the cobwebs out at the start of the game, threw a bad pick, but they're keeping him in there. They're not going to the backup yet, and man, I love the arm strength. You see right here, just too much with that wind right now. Remember, you got to let up a little bit throwing into this wind, or with the wind behind you right now.
4 wide here now for Brother Rice. DeAndre Hill behind the youngster Drake Martin. High snap again. Hill gets it. He'll plow his way forward. Pretty good pickup there. Sets up a much more manageable third down here. It'll be 3rd and about 5 for him.
Interesting that time. Greg Bauer goes nickel defense, 3 down linemen. Rice sees it and goes to the run. Those 3 kids in the middle did all right. 5 on 3, and they held them to a minimal gain.
Big play here in this game. Early on, 7-0. The home side in blue. Macomb, Dakota on top. Martin for Hill. Hill can't get away. They got him down low. And another solid job. They clogged it up again there, Matt.
Well, decision time for Coach Marshall. You kick in here because remember, this would be about a 47-yarder right now. You asked both coaches on the Zooms about what's the range, but opening night, you're down 7. You got your confidence in your quarterback right now. They're going to go.
I like it. I would do the same. I got the sense, I think you probably did too, Dakota felt more comfortable about that aspect of their team than Rice did. And a 4th and 5 call here, and it worked.
Wow, hard count.
Yep.
He got him to jump. He got 2 kids to jump along that defensive line. That's going to be an automatic first down.
Sure is. Martin will go to the sideline. 3 of them.
Now, give Beasley credit. We've kind of been a little tough on him on the high snaps. That time, he did move that football. Sometimes you get called for, hey, they knew what was coming and what the call was, and Beasley stood his ground and not move that football. Free first down for Brother Rice.
Now at the 26-yard line. Christian Marshall just out of your picture, way down at the bottom. Instead, it's Hill. Hill. Pick up about 3 on the carry, Will Hill.
That's a really good tackle by Wilson right there. Rashad Wilson, number 11, Aiden Bayshaw as well.
Yep.
Stood in there. You could tell Hill's a horse. They're going to give him the football a ton. They already have. And again, those high snaps just throwing off the timing. I mean, Rice is moving.
Yep.
Beasley's got to bring the ball down a little bit.
Seemingly every one.
What's interesting, too, is Marshall's closer than normal. There's a good one right there.
Here's Martin now. Got a man out of his reach. 3rd down and long coming up for Brother Rice.
Alex Wall ran a little post route there. Unfortunately, Martin threw it too high again. The wind, a little bit of a factor there. And plus, he's excited. It's his first game. He wanted 6.
He's juiced.
He is. Wanted 6 there. I think this is 2-down territory again.
I agree.
Ben, what do you think?
I totally agree, man. I was just going to say that to you, but I totally agree. They're going to send the long Tyler Trussell outside. He's 6'3", number 3.
Jaden Bell in there, the edge rusher at tight end now.
Yeah, near side. Martin going that way. He's got him up, and he couldn't come down with it. Oh, what a great thought there, but a great job by Jaden Sills coming over on the coverage.
Looking for Trussell, number 3. One-on-one coverage on the outside. Safety coming over to help late, but a really nice defensive play, like you said, by Sills to knock it away. Which is good football.
Sure was. So they're going to go to the field goal attempt here, Matt. They're going to try this kick here from Hunwoo Yu.
It's a 40-yarder, my friend.
Yeah, they'll give it a shot here.
Wind at his back.
Snap a little low. The kick's on the way, and that kick is good. So he bangs it through. And Brother Rice on the board here. It's 7-3 here early on in the second quarter.
You hear the Rice students that made the way from the west side. They're yelling, "You!" They love their classmate banging one in from 40.
That's right. Good kick for the young man right there. 8:02 to go in the first half. Brother Rice on the board. It's 7-3 here on the prep.
Prep on social media. We're on TikTok, X, Instagram, Facebook, and right here on our YouTube. And you can also be a part of our sponsorship team as well. Contact us today, info@theprepsports.com.
Well, Brother Rice on the scoreboard here. Their first points in 2025. Solid kick there from the senior, Hunwoo Yu. Return here for the Cougars. Got a seam. Pretty good return all the way out near the 30-yard line. They'll spot him down just shy of it.
Both teams have kids that do the place kicking, and then they have another kicker that does the kickoffs. Caden Koza that time, kicking it off, number 7 for the Warriors, and a nice return and decent field position to start off this Cougar team.
One more look back there at that kick from Yu. I personally want to see Adams put this football in the air here. Let's see what they do.
You know, Nikos is off to a nice start. They're going to go empty backfield here. And
Elijah Goins there. 4 wide, Goins. And the ball's down, and had to be quick and alert there.
Oh, no, he was down. He was down with the football. The officials should have blown that dead. He was down. Davis was down with the football. That should not be Rice football. Let's see what the call. Nobody has gestured. None of the referees have pointed to either direction.
Yeah. Yeah, they got it. Of course, there's no review in high school football, not yet anyways.
You said it. Yep, second down.
Yep, correct call. I'm with you, Matt.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we'll get a replay on this, but Davis hopped on the football. He's down. Watch this. Nikos, the fumble by Goins. Nikos has it.
Yep.
He's down. Well, did he have it completely? But I think he had it enough that that's the right call.
Sure is.
Oh, that was closer than I thought, though.
Yeah. Second and about 17 now. Sidearm throw, catch made, but nowhere to go there. Will Lewis, the first to get to him for Brother Rice there on the tackle. They get about 7 on the play.
Really nice play by Lewis to snuff that out. Obviously, the defensive line in the face of Nikos and that bubble screen. Lewis was there, number 21. Watch this. He's there to save it right there. Sheds the blockers and got his helpers for the D-line to get him. Well, 3rd and 15. This is what you signed up for, Ben. You wanted to see Davis throw the football. I'm going to get that opportunity right here.
Elijah Goins in the slot, near side. Now in motion goes Goins. Davis got time, loads, fires, throws deep and intercepted. Intercepted. And Brother Rice with a great return all the way down to the 15-yard line. Caden Hong was there.
Well, we said we wanted to see Nikos Davis unload, throwing into the wind that time, but he sailed it high. And that was easy pickings for the safety to bring it back. A little bit of pressure, kind of a wobbler. And then a convoy helping Hayes, I believe, bringing it back. And a nice defensive play that time. Guys blocking downfield. Nobody blocks in the back. So they get that field position at the 16-yard line.
Marcus Hayes coming up with it. Each team with a turnover.
That's what happens when you make plays defensively on 1st and 2nd down and you cause the 3rd and deep. And man, uncharacteristically high throw there from Davis.
Gonna feed the beast. That's the big fella, DeAndre Hill there.
Man, did this momentum swing.
Sure did.
Wow. Dakota really owned the first 5 or 6 minutes of this game. Rice got the one stop they needed, moved the ball down the field to get 3, and now an opportunity to punch it in here.
Drake Martin, shaky start for him, but he's come back and just to be calming down a little bit.
Coach Marshall said we were going to see both quarterbacks, but so far, he's playing the freshman.
He sure is.
And he did this last year. He played a ton of freshmen and sophomores in his first season. I think some of the Rice faithful were a little bit surprised.
Here's Hill, the fake. Now Martin looking into the corner. Got his man. No, that was so close there. Christian Marshall, one-on-one coverage over there. And we'll have the opportunity to look back here, Matt. That was very close, but they say incomplete.
Has time. See if he drags the toe. One, got the ball. Nope, the left foot was out.
Yep.
Good call. Back judge with the call. Left foot hit the paint before the right toe drag swag, as my old buddy Nate Burleson used to say.
Yep.
Man, that was nice, though.
Sure was.
It was right there.
Christian Marshall, his father Brian was an absolute star back in his day. They're looking in his direction again. Marshall one-on-one. What a play over in the corner. Rashad Wilson. He has made a couple of big-time plays. That's the latest.
That's just who wants it more. Ball in the air. Terrific defensive play by 11 in blue. Rice considering going here. This is a good thrown ball, too. It's a little bit underthrown, but gave his wide receiver an opportunity to go get it. Wilson was just there stride for stride, and at the end, man, he got up for that one.
Well, they've considered and they've decided because they're lined up here.
All right.
Yeah. Drake Martin. Looks left, looks right, now looking back. Nobody open, now gonna heave one up. Got a man over there, way up! Oh, what a throw and what a catch! That is caught for the touchdown. Christian Marshall. Oh my, what a play there. That ball was hanging in the air, but the perfect touch for the score.
So Dakota drops 9 guys back on defense. They rush 2, drop 9 back, and he still gets single coverage. Watch this. There's only 1 guy there. Where are the rest of the defenders? Unbelievable. Terrific pitch and catch. I'm not sure that's how they diagrammed it, Ben.
Wow.
A wobbler, but throw it up to the big fella. And Mr. Marshall.
Yep.
The nephew with a touchdown.
Yep, the nephew of the head coach, yes. Dad Brian on the staff, and what a turn in this game. Now Brother Rice on top here, 10-7 after the touchdown. Drake Martin going to Christian Marshall. 2 freshmen teaming up on a big-time play here on the prep.
Craving something tasty? Front Page Deli serves up amazing sandwiches, plus fresh salads, juicy burgers, hot dogs, and more. With 2 convenient locations in Oak Park at 10 Mile and Greenfield and in Southfield at 12 Mile and Northwestern Highway, you'll get big flavor and fast, friendly service every time. Swing by today or check out frontpagedeli.com for menus and hours. Your next great bite is waiting for you at Front Page Deli.
Well, the game of momentum clearly has swung the direction of Brother Rice here, Matt Derry, and gutsy call there, and Christian Marshall on the receiving end. Those 2 freshmen, man, they have really come to play here tonight.
This is some turnaround. Like you said, 10 straight here for Brother Rice. And the Warriors who've been down the last couple of years, their fans have to be loving this.
Goins on the return, a burst up the middle, beg your pardon, that was 7. That was Jaden Sills. No, it was, my apologies, it was so quick I couldn't see him. That was Goins on the return, look at him go.
Man, he had 2 guys to beat there, and a nice saving tackle made by Will Kolka, or it would have been a big game. But again, decent field position for Dakota, and look, turnovers have been the story.
Yep.
Rice throws the pick, Dakota scores a touchdown. Cougars throw a pick, Brother Rice answers with a score. Man, so plus minus right now at 0 with the turnovers, but it's led to 14 points.
5:18 to go in the first half. Nikos Davis with Goins in motion. Coming around the end, good pickup out close to a first down. See where they spot him. They've got the first down on a nice carry turned in there by Andrew Chadwick.
Lined up right as a tight end. They go 13 personnel there. First time we've seen that look. A little motion game. Hand it right to the tight end on a reverse, and he gets 10 yards. I like that call.
Yep.
Just a different look, something we hadn't seen, and very creative.
From the 38-yard line, they'll go to work here. Goins, motions, got it in his hands. See if he can make a play. Not this time. He got pounded over there by a couple of orange helmets.
How about Jaden Bell? Lined up to rush, gets chipped, gets up, and runs down the wide receiver on the far sideline. No wonder Alabama and other SEC schools are hot after that man, number 6. Great hustle to go make that play.
Aaron Marshall said the biggest thing about him is he has no bad habits.
Yeah.
That's a good thing for a young guy. And you mentioned the SEC, they're going to be all over him.
Hey, you were asking the coach the other night on the Zoom, who's after him? Coach Marshall's like, how much time we got?
Good throw again into the hands. And this little play to the near side, it's caught over there by Mason Dragic on the throw from Nikos Davis. So Davis trying to get into a little bit of rhythm here, and he is.
Davis throws the pick down the field. Last 2 throws have been just some easy stuff. You know, nice and easy that time, little bubble pass. Dragic in motion. Get him out in space. Rice was kind of converging in the interior, waiting for a run. All of a sudden they've changed it up, and they're using the outside of the field.
front there for Brother Rice. Getting set here to get a hand in the ground here. Ball on their side of the field now from the 47. Looked right, keeping the ball is Nikos Davis. He'll get 3, almost 4 on the carry. First drive, we saw him come out in his first series. Davis exclusively ran the ball in that short field after the interception they had.
Davis looked like he had a lane left. He decided to go right. Still got 4 yards, but that time they packed it in offensively and kind of went with a tight formation. Love the different personnel and different formations that we're seeing from Dakota here. And again, it's the first game. They're seeing what works and testing stuff out. Got a long way to go.
Yeah, you can go against your own team for weeks on end, but until you're facing another color uniform, you don't know what you really have, and he's buried under there, and a great job by Rice. A host of players getting in there on the tackle.
Fumbled snap, a little confusion here on the exchange there. You see both the running back and Davis both trying to get the football. Rochowski among others in there, but a busted play, and man, loss of about 7 or 8 on that one.
And 3rd and long now. They need to get all the way down to the 37 to convert here. But in all likelihood, would you agree, 2-down territory if they pick up a chunk here?
Yeah.
4-down territory, 2 more shots. They won't, though, because that defensive end we've talked about since the open of the show, Jaden Bell, is in there on the play mat.
He had some help, too. Man, the offensive line the last 2 plays really have just gotten buried. First was the fumbled snap, but still they stopped blocking. And that time, Nikos Davis had no time. And you mentioned a couple of Rice Warriors in there, including Lamar Tarrant getting in there as well for a half a second. And a smart move here by Coach Marshall, calls timeout.
Save a little time, 1:58 to go until halftime. Brother Rice on top by 3, 10-7.
I was thinking for a second 2-minute warning, but I forgot where we were.
That's right.
You said it earlier. You said NIL in college, not high school yet. You never know.
You never know.
You said replay. You never know.
I think it should be universal. I'm probably going off on a topic here, but I think it should be universal, just like I think the college rules should be what the NFL rules are. Maybe not in high school, but some things I think should be.
What are your thoughts on universal health care? Should we get into that as well?
No, we should not.
What about voting rights? This is the Ben Holden talk show. I love it.
No.
Oh, my gosh. So good.
So, Brother Rice with 2 timeouts. Plenty of time to work with here. 1:58 until halftime.
Wind has died down a little bit, Ben.
Yep.
But still kicking into it here.
That snap is low. Good job by their punter to gather that in and get it down the field. Ball picked up at the 20-yard line. A pretty good return considering where they got the ball and the bodies that were around there. That was Alex Wall back there. Nice job by him, Matt.
Wall made a couple of guys miss. That was a dangerous play, but he had to pick it up. But that thing would have rolled forever. But you like what you saw there from Wall, and give credit, too, to the punter for Dakota, who did a nice job. Austin Aronowski, also their kicker. He's kicking into the wind and did all right.
All right, so you got 1:47 to go. 2 timeouts remaining here for Brother Rice. The last 2 times they've had the ball, they've looked what Aaron Marshall had hoped they'd look like.
Exactly.
You know?
You're a true freshman quarterback. You know there's going to be some mistakes. We saw the turnover early, but he is settled in, and he's been out there the entire time, and he's out there again now.
Sure is. Drake Martin, 5'8" and 150.
Still growing.
Still growing.
He's only a freshman.
He's only a freshman.
What, 14, 15?
Yeah. Christian Marshall with a touchdown, a fellow freshman. They're looking his way. Down there, just could not get his hand on it. Outstanding coverage there from Mason Dragic.
We've called Dragic's name both sides of the ball a lot tonight. Good protection. Decided to go for the home run ball. A little bit of a wobbler into that wind. Dragic had a hand on him a little bit. I know Marshall was looking back for a penalty, but I don't think that was catchable anyway.
Yep, I agree with you on that. So the reset here, clock stop, 1:39 to go in the half.
Love this Catholic League against the MAC. This is awesome.
Brother Rice done their fair share of winning in that department as well.
Al Fracassa is supposed to be in the building tonight.
92 years young is Al. 16 Catholic League titles all time for Rice. So they go trips to the far side. Looking that direction was Martin. Martin now rolling, firing on the run. Good throw right at the sticks. But they say no.
Wow.
Unable to get his feet down. That was Tyler Trussell.
It's twice now where they've tried a little toe drag. First in the back of the end zone, this time Trussell, let's see. Close. Tough to tell on that replay, but didn't get one of the feet down. Now, if you're Martin here,
Yep.
nothing silly.
Right.
You got to, if you have to take a sack, you take a sack. Last thing you want to do is turn the ball over.
90 seconds to go. Clock stopped. 2 timeouts left for Dakota. So plenty of time for them if they do get the stop. And a quick whistle here. There's a flag down on the near side.
Legal procedure. Got
Looks
some
that way,
movement
yeah.
up front. Yeah.
Yep.
Push them back 5 yards. It's been pretty penalty free though tonight, Ben, so
yeah.
far.
Yeah. First flag, I believe.
Oh, the wide receiver was lined up off sides. Rarely do you, I thought illegal motion, legal procedure. No, off sides on the offense. You got to look and see where you're lined up. I know you want to get started, but it was a little, I've not seen an offsides in the offense in a while.
No, it is rare, so.
So 3rd and 15, you running here and punting, or you letting the kid air one out?
I would go with the latter.
I know. I want to see him. I want to see him throw some more.
I would go with the latter. Let's see. They're looking to do that. Here they go. Got a man open, caught. And it's a first down out to the 45. Jacob Johnson has made a couple of catches. That one was a huge one for Rice.
Clock running, 1:16. They got some time. Man, Coach Marshall told us he likes his receivers. They have caught everything tonight.
They sure have. They're all good. They're long. They're athletic. Great mitts on them. Clock moving, under a minute to go in the half. On the run, looking in the direction of Marshall, but he was out of bounds. Just a tough throw back there for Drake Martin to make. So the clock stops here with 53 to go.
Here's what I like, Ben. Rolled out, knew he was in some trouble, threw a football where only his receiver was either going to grab it or was going out of bounds. Did not throw across his body. It's a true freshman making a pretty darn good decision right there with 54 seconds to go in the half.
Yep. Well, when we talked to Aaron Marshall, the word he used, he said the data has shown he's the guy that we want to go with. So you can read that however you want, but based on what I've seen, the data looks pretty good.
The Ben Holden Show, we'll get your thoughts on high school analytics coming up next. Oh, man. I know. He said data. I was sitting there with you like, wait, what did he say?
Right. Here's the throw out there. It's caught there, gathered in by Johnson. Johnson gets back to the line of scrimmage, so the clock is still running. 40 seconds. Both teams have 2 timeouts.
I can't believe nobody's using a timeout here.
A little surprised. Thought Rice would.
I thought Dakota would.
Okay.
Make the young freshman do something here.
Under half a minute to go now. Drake Martin. Pressure from the backside, but he steps up, fires, caught. Big hit over there. And that's the first big play that Elijah Goins has made. 20 D1 offers and a big-time play from a rising star.
Man, could do it on offense and on defense, making sure right here, right now, that receiver's not going any further. And it looks like both teams are just going to let the clock run out.
Surprised by that, no doubt about it.
Greg Bauer, I would have taken a timeout, made him punt, made him do something, made him at least make a snap of football, but elected not to.
Yep. So there's Brian Marshall. Mentioned Brian earlier with his son Christian. Brian would have been a 5-star recruit back in his day. He was the #1 running back in the state of Michigan in '96, '97. Was a top 5 running back in the country that year. Went to Northwestern, played 4 years there on some really good Wildcat teams. So your thoughts, Matt, on the opening half here?
I love what I saw from both teams. I love the start by Dakota. It got a little bit sour offensively. I think they got to get back to just getting stuff in rhythm and getting Nikos to run the football, and then you love the fight from Brother Rice. This thing could have gotten out of control early, being down 7-0 with a turnover, and yet they fought back and did a nice job and have the lead.
10-7 is our score at halftime here, and both these clubs opening up here tonight. Also on the Prep YouTube channel, Saline and Rockford. Chad Bush and Sam Stickday on the call that one for us, so you can get them both going if you're really football hungry tonight. Let's get down to Maggie, who's with Brother Rice head coach Aaron Marshall.
Coach, the energy really shifted in that second quarter. What are your thoughts on how they played?
We responded well, came out, had a turnover. But again, that we talk about adversity. So my guys responded well. Dakota's got a great game plan. Obviously, this program is well seasoned, and we know who we're playing against. So we got to go to halftime right here, make some adjustments, and keep playing Brother Rice football.
Real quick, what are you going to tell them when you go into that locker room?
Just stay the course, right? We got to block and tackle. That's football. We don't got to do nothing extraordinary. We just got to do our job.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Maggie. We appreciate it. And we appreciate Aaron Marshall stopping by, hoping to talk with Greg Bauer when the third quarter is set to begin here. It's halftime here for Macomb, Dakota. Brother Rice 10, Dakota 7. It was a hot start for Dakota. They had an interception and then that touchdown run from Jeremiah Allen. Jaden Bell on the Brother Rice defense making some plays. And how about the youngster, freshman to freshman, Drake Martin, finding Christian Marshall. And Brother Rice leads it by 3 here at halftime.
Love Peace Threads Design Bar, a unique new fashion experience in downtown Milford. Get ready to elevate your style by stepping foot in our design shop. Love Peace Threads Design Bar offers specialized collections of custom apparel, from denim jackets and sweatshirts to dresses and hats. We have a variety of options to choose from. Whether you're looking for a one-in-a-kind piece or you want to set a new fashion trend, our store has got you covered with endless customization options. But that's not all. Our design bar is also the perfect place for a fun and creative night out and for any kind of celebration. Book a party with us for a full experience. Gather your family or friends and design your own custom jacket, complete with patches and your own personal touches. Unleash your imagination and create something truly special with our hands-on design experience. Love Peace Threads Design Bar is more than just a store. It's a place where fashion meets creativity and community. The store is set up. He's got the order, and he's off. It's a full court press. These brands are knocking it out of the park. This, my friends, is the speed we've come to expect from this team. Just look at the precision of that move. And it's out of here. At Foodie Centric, our client's agenda is our first priority. We specialize in unique items that are memorable and drive profits to your bottom line immediately. From gluten-free exclusive items to specialty Palazzolo gelato and Melting Moments ice cream sandwiches and so much more, Foodie Centric Solutions will have you set for success today, tomorrow, and for the future. Foodie Centric Solutions at the center of all of what's important for your first to your last goal. Follow the Prep on social media. We're on TikTok, X, Instagram, Facebook, and right here on our YouTube. And you can also be a part of our sponsorship team as well. Contact us today, info@theprepsports.com. Craving something tasty? Front Page Deli serves up amazing sandwiches, plus fresh salads, juicy burgers, hot dogs, and more. With 2 convenient locations in Oak Park at 10 Mile and Greenfield and in Southfield at 12 Mile and Northwestern Highway, you'll get big flavor and fast, friendly service every time. Swing by today or check out frontpagedeli.com for menus and hours. Your next great bite is waiting for you at Front Page Deli.
Hi, I'm Nick DePonio, and this is HVAC.
At Alliance Catholic Credit Union, we're your financial guardian angel. We're here to help you achieve your dreams. A new home, a Catholic education, that business you are working to build. We're here to support the goals of your family, your retirement, and the community that surrounds you. We're here to offer your trusted financial services inspired by Catholic values. And like your guardian angel, we'll always be by your side. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
In today's ever-changing mortgage lending world, the importance of true professionals has never been greater. At Success Mortgage Partners, we want you to have the experience of a lifetime. Founded and owned by Catholic League alumni, our family-centered business keeps your interest at heart as we help you navigate this turbulent market with ease. If you or a family member has a mortgage need, please call me, Owen Lee, at 734-822-9792.
As the voice of Michigan student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played.
We are responsible for helping the MHSA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
in which interscholastic athletes can thrive.
We believe athletes should be competitive,
sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe students in the stands should have fun,
but not take the focus away from the game.
We believe that coaches should act as teachers,
helping student athletes develop while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports,
and respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sport,
while keeping a high level of respect between all those involved in the games.
Enjoy the game.
If you are looking for a life-changing workout experience, look no further than Pure Barre Novi. We are proud to help you achieve your fitness goals while joining a vibrant, supportive community that is over 300 women strong. Our classes are designed to strengthen and tone your entire body, and our teachers can help provide modifications for any fitness level. Find out more right now by calling 248-596-0002, visiting our website, following us on social media, or by coming to our studio right on Grand River Avenue in Novi. We can't wait to see you and help you achieve your fitness goals.
Love Peace Threads Design Bar, a unique new fashion experience in downtown Milford. Get ready to elevate your style by stepping foot in our design shop. Love Peace Threads Design Bar offers specialized collections of custom apparel, from denim jackets and sweatshirts to dresses and hats. We have a variety of options to choose from. Whether you're looking for a one-in-a-kind piece or you want to set a new fashion trend, our store has got you covered with endless customization options. But that's not all. Our design bar is also the perfect place for a fun and creative night out and for any kind of celebration. Book a party with us for a full experience. Gather your family or friends and design your own custom jacket, complete with patches and your own personal touches. Unleash your imagination and create something truly special with our hands-on design experience. Love Peace Threads Design Bar is more than just a store. It's a place where fashion meets creativity and community.
Look, everybody wanna go and talk it. At the same time, gotta walk it. Better yet, run, go, hit a lick, hit me up with my homies, and we do it all again.
What makes people stand in this line like this for 3 hours? Because we're not Dunkin' Donuts or Tim Hortons. These donuts are made fresh daily, and it's made with love and consistency. We got the same ingredients. It didn't change. The people know that. And that's why they standing out there.
Lowering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
And it's going to be a challenge for us. I mean, they're a really talented football team. I think everybody knows that.
4 wide receivers. Pressure. Steps up. Marshall wants to run again. Cuts down the middle of the field. All alone. Touchdown! Warriors! What a cut.
Opening night in high school football. We've got a good one here between Macomb, Dakota and Brother Rice. Ben Holden, Matt Derry, and Maggie Mace. Matt, we got to look back at some of the highlights here, and that was the opening score of this game, but really the game flipped since then and after that moment, and it flipped in the favor of Brother Rice.
Yeah, Dakota got the Jeremiah Aaron touchdown, but again, a couple of nice throws from the freshman quarterback. Drake Martin really kind of got them going. You see the field goal from you, which was nice to see, 40-yarder, and then this was really the biggest play. The interception from Hayes off a bad throw from Nikos Davis, able to return it. That set up a touchdown for Rice. And what you're going to see right now is a wild play, rolling left across his body, and the Drake able to hit his his fellow freshman for the touchdown. They're not redshirting.
Was that our first Seinfeld reference on the prep this year?
Oh, brother,
I did not know you were such a Seinfeld guy.
Come on now.
If we work together, well, we got a second half to go, so we might have to work some more.
Oh, man.
All kidding aside, though, what's been the thing that stood out the most to you so far in the game?
I love how clean this play has been so far.
Okay.
Both teams have not made a ton of mistakes. We've seen 2 turnovers, 1 on each side. We've not seen a lot of penalties. These are 2 well-disciplined, well-coached teams, and look, if you're Brother Rice right now, you're thrilled. You're on the road. You're up 3. You weathered that early storm. And if you're Dakota, just take care of the football. They're going to score some points, the Cougars are.
Yeah, well, we'll step aside and we'll come back, and the teams will be making their way back onto the field here in about 90 seconds. Second half coming your way. Brother Rice on top by 3 here on the prep.
Your Catholic faith, it's at the core of who you are, what you do, and the decisions you make. At Alliance Catholic Credit Union, we make your faith and finances work together. From home needs to business needs, from school to retirement, we've got the financial well-being of our Catholic community covered. Visit us today and see how your faith and finances can work together. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Lowering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
Both teams coming back onto the field here as we get set to begin the third quarter. But first down to Maggie with the head coach of Dakota, Greg Bauer.
Okay, Coach. Trailing in the first half, what did you tell the guys in the locker room? What are you hoping to see in the second half?
We got a lot of things open on offense. We just got to pass protect better, obviously. And then defensively, 2 fourth down plays killed us. We jumped off sides, and then they threw a prayer up that got answered for them. So we're in the game. We're where we're kind of where we want to be. But second half should be a real good contest.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Maggie. And I want to give a shout out to both the coaches. They were great to Matt and I and Maggie earlier in the week, giving us some time. It's always a busy time of the year. They're always busy, Matt, but the first week, there's a lot going on.
Oh, yeah.
Just want to say thanks to both coaching staffs and for all their time and giving us some insight into this matchup here tonight here as kids are getting back in. Brother Rice always travels well. They could be playing in the UP and they travel well, right?
Love seeing their student section out about the 30-yard line across the way from us.
Yep.
And look, again, we got good weather. We're getting in as many of these games before it gets cold around here. And I love interesting comment that Greg told Maggie there about pass protection. They know they've got something special here with Nikos Davis, but you got to protect. It doesn't matter if you've got, Drew Brees back there or, heck, Jared Goff. We all know how good the Lions have been when he's been protected. And Davis on the last 2 dropbacks hit pretty hard. They've got to protect him, and certainly defensively, I think Greg will take giving up just 10 points in the first half.
Yeah, and one of the things that Greg shared with us was a lot about this young man, Elijah Goins, and I had no idea, and certainly our heart goes out to he and his family. lost his father a few months ago, and just a horrible thing that happened to him. And it's a lot of perseverance to go through what he's going through, and just want to share that and let his family, if they're out there watching, or any friends, know we're thinking of you. That's a tough thing for a young man to go through, and certainly a tip of the cap for him. He's a great leader on their football team.
Yeah, they love Elijah, and he's going to do big things not only at Dakota but at the next level. No question about it, but certainly prayers out to the family.
Yeah, his mom's a traveling nurse, and Greg told us, he said Elijah helps out with his little brother, so a lot on his shoulders for a young man that's still a junior in high school and is literally going to be able to pick where he wants to go play college football. He had one big hit in the first half. If I'm Dakota, this is me being the OC here, Matt.
Yeah.
I want to see the ball going in his direction a little bit more.
They've run a couple of plays with reverses and some quick, pop pass stuff and bubbles, but I want to get the ball in the hands of number one and see him flex, no question.
Yep. Two-way guy, wide receiver, defensive back, made that big hit out around midfield late in the first half on a key play for his side defensively. And
it's been a great program out here. Greg Bauer told us 10 years here.
Yeah.
And, of course, Coach Marshall coming over from Southfield A&T as a Rice grad and get an opportunity to be the head coach. This was a Rice program a couple of years ago, if you recall. A lot of players left, a lot of players unhappy. That was a season in 2023 that did not end well. The kids didn't even want to be out there at the end of the season.
Yeah.
And Coach Marshall has come in, and it's a full-on rebuild, as he has said. He's played a lot of young guys and guys that freshmen now that he played a ton last year as true freshmen.
Yeah.
Are now budding sophomores, and we saw a couple of them, including Jaden Bell in that first half, do some really good things.
Yeah, no question about it. Tyler Trussell's one of those guys that played a lot last year. He's still just a sophomore, number 3, long athletic receiver. And Brother Rice will kick it off here to begin this second half. Caden Koza. He's a junior for them. Tees it up here, and we'll get underway here in this third quarter. Opening weekend of high school football, college ball going as well this weekend, and the NFL coming up soon. It is football season across America once again. 10-7 Brother Rice on top here as the third quarter is underway. Taken from the 8-yard line. Speed coming. Big hit there on the return. Rashad Wilson. Good return, but he paid the price there, and a big tackle turned in by Brock Zender.
I thought Wilson was possibly going to make one cut and turn and go.
Yeah.
But Brock Zender, the sophomore, another sophomore, making a heck of a play.
A lot of talent, as you mentioned, partner, on that sideline for Rice. A lot of talent on both these sidelines. Brother Rice has got it at their skill position. So too does Dakota. The likes of Elijah Goins, number 1, who we talked about. He's in the slot. He's open. They don't go there. They go deep, and it's tipped and deflected and knocked away. The intended target there was Mason Dragic.
Marcus Hayes almost had his second interception.
He did.
Nikos Davis has now flown a couple of these. A back foot, didn't step into it, and a high throw and into some traffic right there. So they want Nikos throwing it coming out of the gate here, but dangerous pass, good defense.
Dragic comes out, Andrew Chadwick's in. Had a nice catch back in the first half. Second and 10 from their own 28. Davis with a decent pickup there and a pretty strong push there to take him down by 3 Rice defenders.
Like the way Luke Rochowski plays, number 11 in white. He sticks his nose in just about everything. You love to see the mix of pass and run. The biggest thing with Davis is you just don't want him to get hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, he has taken a couple of massive hits tonight. There you see Rochowski carried for a little bit and got some help from some of his teammates. Big third down here for the Rice defense.
They need 5 to convert. Does Dakota. Jeremiah Allen to the left of Nikos Davis. Davis Quick release, throws, they've got it. They get it into the hands of number 1. Breaks the tackle. There goes Elijah Goins out to midfield for a first down.
Offensive coordinator Ben Holden called it. You said it. I want to see number 1 get the football. And Elijah that time, not only with the speed, but watch this, a little power as well. Boom. Oh, I'm still going. Put his shoulder down and got himself an extra 5.
Good stuff from him.
That's a big play in this game. That's big momentum. 3rd down and a little bit long in your own end.
Yep.
Now you've crossed midfield. You got a little breathing room.
3rd and 5. They convert it to the 49-yard line of Brother Rice. 3rd all-time meeting. Each side, each school has won once. Here goes Davis again, but a good job wrapping him up down low by Booker Jones.
It's the 2nd time we've called his name tonight. Jones coming up from his linebacker spot, making a heck of an open field tackle right there on a very dangerous run. That was a nice play. Actually, safety Jones coming up from the safety spot. Rice had 8-9 guys in the box there. They expected that play. You still got to block a tackle. And that's exactly what Jones did.
Talked about all the youth on this right side. He's a junior, he's a sophomore, I beg your pardon, a 28 grad. So they've got a ton of freshmen and sophomores going tonight. Here's that man Chadwick again. Upended. Had a big head of steam going, but a nice job getting over there to make the tackle by Brady Thomas.
They ran to the wide side. Watch number 10 in white come into your screen right here. Boom. Hat on a hat right there. And a beautiful hit. Some might say that's a low play, but again, that's a runner. That's not a receiver up in the air. A really nice play, and another 3rd and long here.
Yeah. 3rd and 9 here for Dakota.
That's Jaden Bell, far side, coming off the edge.
Left hand in the ground, one-on-one, but they knew he was coming. Tough run there. That's a big shot. And it was Brady Thomas again there on Nikos Davis.
Thomas got to be careful. You make a nice play, but then you stood over him and kind of did the Allen Iverson Ty Lue routine. Watch this. All right, nice hit, but then the step over, see? Don't do that.
Yeah.
That could have been a penalty.
Could have been, you're right.
When sportsman-like stuff, they let go.
They're going to go.
You want to get excited. You want to make a play. I get you want to celebrate with your teammates, but don't be taunting now.
4th and 5, Dakota going for it. On the plus side of the field, but out near midfield. Tough throw! Could not come down with that ball. That was a difficult throw and a difficult catch, and Santino Lucci could not gather it in.
Even if Lucci makes a play, Cameron Lowe is there defensively to make a really nice play on the football. Nice throw here. He's there. There's Lowe with the play. So they go for it on 4th down. Now a bit of a short field for Brother Rice, up 3.
Drake Martin, the freshman, started this game. Was very good in the opening half.
I'm just watching to make sure he's coming out.
That's what I was looking for.
They said they had 2 quarterbacks, Ben, but
we haven't seen the other yet.
We've only seen one so far.
Yeah, it's been the freshman stealing the show here, Drake Martin. The big bruiser, 6'1", 205. DeAndre Hill behind him. A high snap again. Hill gets it right side. Hill breaks one, can't break the second. Finished off there by Chadwick.
Hill runs like David Montgomery a little bit from the Lions. First point of contact, he's still keeping his legs churning and going. I like watching him play. And go a little conservative to start, but again, you're up 3. You still want to run the football. And that's exactly what they did. And you called it too, Beasley with another high snap.
Yeah, I mean, they got to get that corrected.
He's only a sophomore too.
Yeah.
The center.
Yeah.
Young team.
That one in a better spot for Martin. They're pursuing Hill, and a great job. Hot pursuit indeed from Dakota there. Evan Wolf made the tackle.
Greg Bauer told us a little bit about Evan Wolf last night, or the other night. Identified, said we can't forget about number 88. That time coming off the edge and sniffing that out. Big 3rd down here.
Big play there indeed from Wolf.
And Greg knows his team. You asked him for pretty much the depth chart, and he just started rattling them off with no roster in front of him.
He did.
He had it down.
That always helps. 3rd and 7.
Here comes the blitz.
Picked up, Martin gets outside, tough throw, great throw, catch is made into the hands of Trussell, the big 6'3" target.
I want you to watch this again. He's got a lane to run and blocking in front of him, and he says, no, watch this. It's a perfect throw because that's good coverage by Sills. How about that?
It reminded me of the throw down the middle of the field that he made to Johnson. I mean, he put it, you know, we always talk about the phrase, he dropped it in a bucket. He put it in the size of about a bucket on both. So a huge conversion for Rice on the plus side of the field now. Here's Hill. He'll get about 4 on that carry. That's a good pickup on 1st down for DeAndre Hill.
Like the mix of run and pass, and really the best defense that you can have against Nikos Davis. The transfer from Liggett, the quarterback for Dakota, is to keep him on the sidelines.
Yeah.
Let that clock run. You're up 3 on the road. And if you're Aaron Marshall, you got obviously a long ways to go, but man, a road win here to open up the season would be huge for them. Long way to go, though.
Sure would be. 6:20 and counting to go in the quarter. Martin in a bit of trouble. Flag comes in from the back, now from the other side. It's going to be a hold. Just the 2nd time we've seen flags. To your point, Matt, you made a couple times. Been a clean game for game 1.
Up until now.
Yeah.
I think both officials had the same call. The referee on the far side had it, and the back judge too. Holding on the Warriors.
Yep. DeAndre Hill's checked out, the big man at running back here. And
well, that turns it into a 2nd and 14. Youngster Drake Martin, unfazed so far tonight. Early interception on his first throw, but since then he's been dealing.
Resilient.
I love to see it.
Yep. Martin with the hand clap there to get that ball there after him again. Nowhere to go, and up high, and another big play made defensively. There he is again, Evan Wolf, the senior.
Man, he went high, and those are always dangerous type tackles, but it was clean. That's one maybe you throw out of bounds. Instead, Evan Wolf just absolutely unloaded. Great pursuit of the quarterback. He looked like a freshman quarterback there. That is one. You chuck that into the stands and go 3rd and 14. Instead, now it's 3rd and 20.
Yep.
He'll learn.
He'll learn. From the 47-yard line. Keep it on the ground. Not much doing there. They get a couple on that carry, and 4th down. Brother Rice will punt it. Great job by the Cougar defense. The big boys up front, Raxter, Wolf and company doing the job on that possession.
3rd and 20, I think Rice figured, let's not do anything crazy here. And punt the football back and play the field position game. Good defense, though, by Dakota.
2 deep for the Cougars. The 18-yard line, the dangerous one, Wilson breaks through. Wilson trying to take it back up the sideline, and they get him at the 5-yard line. But a game-changing return by Rashad Wilson.
Wow. A good kick, but everybody converged rather quickly. Nobody stayed in their lanes. Watch this. Once Wilson breaks through a couple of guys, it's over. Where is everybody? And a good speed and great hustle by Rice to get back. 1st and goal from the 4. He's had good returns all night.
He has. He's had me kind of holding my breath every time he's taken one. Like, you know what I mean? Like he's
they're
caught
kicking away from Goins, and Rashad Wilson's just as good.
Yep, he is.
In terms of returning kicks.
Yeah, he's kind of that guy that can change it in a hurry, and he just did right there with a massive return there. Got an injured Brother Rice player out of your picture. As Dakota gathered in here, and they are in prime time position here. Ball at the 4-yard line. And coming off, that's
the punter.
Yeah, Youngwoo Koo.
And he was in pursuit. And in those spots too, the kicker and punter, they don't want to be anywhere near the action. So I don't know if he was hit hard or blocked, but now if you're the Rice defense, tough road to hoe here. This is very, very difficult.
Nikos Davis, the quarterback. 2 comes on with Jeremiah Aaron, number 4. He's got the touchdown. He had it on their first touch of the football offensively in 2025. Goins the motion man. There's Aaron. Gathers it, powers his way down about a yard short, maybe less than a yard short. 2nd and goal coming up.
Well, the motion action that they put in when you put Goins and you split him out and then you have him go left to right, still brings a safety or a corner over, and then that opens up a lane for the running back, and you might as well do that. It's Ben Johnson when he was calling offense for the Lions. A lot of motion. Just keeps the defense thinking a little bit.
2nd and goal from the 1. Davis slips free, takes it in for the touchdown. His first as a Cougar for Nikos Davis. And they've got the lead back with a point after coming up.
And Dario Morelli, number 55, thought he had him in the backfield. Just a swing and miss, really. And Davis elusive. And that big punt return sets up a score for the Cougars in the lead. See, Morelli thought he had him. That would have been 3rd and goal from the 6, instead touchdown.
Dominic Van Vliet trying to make this a 4-point game. Kicker, linebacker, doing it all, and it's 14-10. Dakota on top here. Late stages of the 3rd quarter. We'll step aside for a quick timeout. Great to have you with us wherever you're watching tonight on The Prep. It's opening weekend of high school football. Rashad Wilson, the big-time punt return, set him up for the first touchdown in a Macomb, Dakota uniform for Nikos Davis. We'll be right back.
Your Catholic faith, it's at the core of who you are, what you do, and the decisions you make. At Alliance Catholic Credit Union, we make your faith and finances work together. From home needs to business needs, from school to retirement, we've got the financial well-being of our Catholic community covered. Visit us today and see how your faith and finances can work together. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
(14-10) ball game here. Just over 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Well, we've talked a lot about Brother Rice, and the tape don't lie, as they say. This is their history. It's more than a nutshell. That's a pretty big amount of history, man. But what a job they've done as a program over all the years. Of course, led by the legend Al Fracassa. 45 years he coached their program.
Notable alumni, TJ Lang. Is he that? No, I'm just kidding. We love TJ, does great work on the Lions broadcast, former Lion and Packer. And if I could add a couple notable alumni.
And EMU Eagle.
That's correct.
Yeah.
We got to throw Brad Galley out there from Channel 7. His brother Kyle, part of the staff here.
Yep.
The legendary Chris Druin, Sandler sales legend. DJ LeMahieu, of course.
Mike Lodish.
Mike Lodish, yes.
Yeah.
Lots of great warriors out there for sure.
Yep. Great stuff. 10 state championships. Al in 2013 capped off the hat trick. I had to get a hockey drop in here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
3 straight to end his career. But it's been a bit of an up and down road for their program since, and they got Aaron Marshall, who's a state championship coach just a couple of years ago, back at his alma mater running the show. And with the talent we're seeing here tonight, man, they're in the right direction, no doubt about it.
No question about it. And I said it before, Rice, there's a certain expectation, but they're also, everybody remembers Coach Fracassa and the way he did things.
Yep.
And you never want to be the coach that replaces the legend.
That's tough.
And, unfortunately that was kind of the case for Adam and the crew that took over after Al.
Mm-hmm.
And now with Aaron Marshall, he's doing things a little bit differently. He's playing a lot of young kids.
Yep.
And, man, so far we've seen tonight, they're going to be good.
They are. Here we go now with a 14-10 score. They're taking a shot here, a little bit of a longer play than we've seen them run on first down. That was the running back, Hill, came out. I beg your pardon, that was Bell.
Yeah, Jaden Bell made the play.
Yeah, the tight end, Bell.
A nice little play action pass. They've protected Marshall pretty well tonight.
They have, you're right.
That's been, despite Kenny Beasley at center, occasional high snap. Those guys, including Beasley, have done a nice job protecting the freshman quarterback.
Pitch and catch, good for a first down. Drake Martin, this time it's Hill, and the power back nearly gets a first down. They're coming out with some pop here. 18 yards on their first 2 plays on this series.
Love the call that time. Dakota sent a blitz, sent about 8 guys in the box, and sent the guys from the outside. And how do you counter that? You run the other direction. Watch this. Here comes the blitzer number 6. Boom, right by him. And Hill gets 9.
That snap high. Martin again. They can't get him and take him down. They'll force him into a loss of yardage here, but that could have been a disaster if he doesn't get his hands on that.
Man, oh man. We've seen a bunch of those. And again, next year or when he's a sophomore, he's just going to throw that ball away.
Yep.
You lost 3 yards instead of just chucking that one into the stands and living to see a 3rd and 1. Now you got a 3rd and 6.
That one a bit high, but pulled down. Handoff there. DeAndre Hill, but nowhere to go there. Dakota, good pressure again up front by Wolf and company.
Wolf's having a night.
He is.
He is just everywhere right now. And look, plenty of time to go. Minute 45 in the 3rd. You're down 4. Aaron Marshall thought about it for a second about going for it, but you're at your own 38. You got to punt the football. Now you got to cover the punt. You got 2 guys back there, very dangerous, but you got to make a play here.
Rashad Wilson.
You got Lucci back there this time.
Yeah, far side, Wilson. Wilson takes it at his own 29. Cuts back, and they just got him down around the ankles. Might have lost his shoe back there. He did, he lost his left shoe there. So 1:12 remaining here in the quarter. Dakota getting it back. It's not the only way they've been able to stop him on a return tonight, Matt.
Well, we'll give Will Lewis credit. He came up, made a nice tackle as well. But yeah, that's how it's got to be done. You got to grab the shoe. You got to grab the shoe. I'm surprised they kicked it to number 11.
I am too, to be honest with you.
Wilson is one dangerous dude.
So here comes Dakota now with a 4-point lead. Both their touchdowns on the ground. Jeremiah Aaron back in the first quarter.
He hasn't touched it a lot. I expect to see Aaron get a few more carries here before the night's done.
Won't get it this time. He's out front blocking and needed some help there. And another outstanding play by that linebacking group. That was Frank Biardi.
Man, watch Biardi. 3 guys there. And just a whiff on a block there as well from a couple of guys in that Dakota offensive line. I know Peter DeVukai, their right tackle, wants to have that one back.
Another Rice player right at midfield, out of your picture, getting stretched.
Yeah, we've seen cramping all night. Going back to warm-ups.
Pre-game, yeah. You said to me, I said, take a look over there. What's going on there? It was Davis getting stretched out. Here's the profile on Dakota. Talked about their success. 2 state championships back in the mid-2000s, but they are a regular every single year in the state playoffs.
It's been a great program. Great stadium, great fan base here. Kyle Cook, of course, played here at Dakota. A fantastic offensive lineman and for Michigan State and with the Bengals. He's a solid NFL starter.
Caden Reed was the Brother Rice player getting stretched. He's walking off the field. Just about set to restart here with a minute to go. There's Reed making his way off. First and 10 here for the Cougars of Macomb, Dakota.
Love having you over here on the east side, by the way.
Nearly to Canada. Will swing past Goins. Makes the play, but a great job on the outside there. We've called his name a lot here in this second half, Matt. That's Brady Thomas.
Thomas has come up, made a couple of nice stops. You want to get the ball in the hands of your star Goins. Man, one man to beat. Forget about it. Thomas sheds a blocker and brings him down for a loss.
He just looks like a linebacker.
He's a good player. Both these teams have wrapped up and tackled very well tonight. Again, they did both have scrimmages. We talked about Rice's scrimmage with Harper Woods last week, so they've got a little bit of, practicing against somebody else other than themselves.
Yep.
We've seen good, solid football on both sides.
Well, that's the end of the third quarter. They let the time tick away here, and we played 4 fingers in the air for the fourth quarter coming up. Macomb, Dakota, 14, Brother Rice, 10. Some big-time players in this game. A lot of college recruits. A lot of star power on display. Good start for both these clubs. We'll get the finish when the fourth quarter comes up right after this.
Follow the Prep on social media. We're on TikTok, X, Instagram, Facebook, and right here on our YouTube. And you can also be a part of our sponsorship team as well. Contact us today, info@theprepsports.com.
Lowering the shoulder.
Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
First play of the fourth quarter, over the middle and caught. Jaden Sills on the receiving end there of that Nikos Davis pass there. Let's get down to Maggie. She's got a story to tell us about Brother Rice and some of their history. Maggie?
Thanks, guys. We want to talk a little bit about Al Fracassa, the legendary Brother Rice coach. You have mentioned him throughout the game today. He had totaled over 430 wins. He still comes to the games. He is Brother Rice football. Coach Marshall says that he tells his guys every day that the quote that Coach Fracassa told him, it's nobody is bigger than the team, and that's what motivates his guys to be better every day. Back to you.
Yeah, it's worked for a lot of years. That's a great philosophy. And so Dakota here on this fourth down situation. Matt, I got to get your thoughts on this. What do you think? Where are you at with a punt? Would you have punted there?
I'm surprised on a 4th and 1 that they didn't go. They got a lot of that chunk yardage back after the last loss of yardage, but I don't know. I think right now, up 4, you play the field position game. Your defense has had a heck of a second half. They pitched a shutout so far.
Right.
You're going to put it in the hands of them and some of the guys that have really played well on that defense tonight, of course, including Evan Wolf, number 88, who's been tremendous.
Bio there on Aaron Marshall. 3 years at Southfield A&T program. They'll be on the Prep tomorrow night at 6, taking on East Kentwood, a very good program, up-and-coming program, and see the rest of the particulars there on Aaron Marshall. He was a quarterback? I did not know that about him.
Yes,
I would have
sir.
asked him about that in arena football. Interesting.
Family moved to Chicago, and he's loving Brother Rice, and all of a sudden it's like, we're going to Chicago.
Love it. Here's the freshman quarterback now. He started tonight, and he's taken down. Drake Martin could not get away there. There's Aaron right in the middle of your screen.
Aiden Bashaw made a really nice play there in pursuit. It's really the first time tonight we've seen Rice break down with that offensive line trying to protect their freshman quarterback. He's gone the whole way tonight, Ben.
Yes.
You know, Coach Marshall said we'll see both, but the game hasn't dictated that.
Yeah, we have not seen Sam Ide. Transferred in, was at Lansing Catholic Central. 6'4" and 210. But it's been the youngsters show all night to this point. Not much doing there on that carry from Hill.
Bashaw again.
Yep.
This kid, he is fired up. Back-to-back plays. Number 10 in blue. Watch him come in there, stick his nose in there, and now we're looking at another 3rd and long, 3rd and 13.
Big play in this game. Martin over at the sideline, getting the play call. Dakota sideline. You said it a moment ago, Matt, this defense for Dakota has played really good. A shutout here so far. They've been really good flying around to the ball here in the second half so far.
It's Jacob Johnson, number 1, far side of the screen. That could be where they go one-on-one coverage. 3 down linemen for Dakota.
Good snap this time to the near side. Marshall the catch, and he's stuck immediately by Jaden Sills.
Sills made the play, but let me tell you something. The way that I don't think Rice was hoping for a missed tackle. They were not going to throw the football down the middle of the field. It was kind of a quick out and a hope for a swing and miss, and Sills did not. He stood his ground. Nice tackle there.
He's in a strong game, too. Made a handful of nice plays on the defensive side of the ball. Rashad Wilson, near side.
Yeah, they moved him this time.
Yep. And they're going to kick away from him this time. It'll be taken back there by Lucci. Lucci, they got him on that shoulder pad on the right side, just enough to get him down to the ground there by Frank Gallo.
Gallo's made a couple of plays on special teams. Love to see that, but field position game now, but Rice needs a stop. If you're Dakota, I'm thinking Nikos Davis a lot, especially on some quarterback stuff and runs.
There's the bio on their head coach. Dakota's Greg Bauer. Long time he spent here. Long time he's been in coaching. 36 years. Just had that way about him. I mean this with the kindest amount of respect. He's a football coach, man.
Yeah,
he's a gritty guy. You know, that phrase gets used a lot in this part of the country with the Lions and the Tigers, but he's a gritty guy, man. Wants to run it, wants to stop the run, and his team has done a great job defensively here against the run so far tonight. Pitch and catch to this near side. There's Sills, like Goins, two-way guy.
Good stop by Cameron Lowe. A little bit surprised they came out throwing, but again, when you've got a kid with an arm like this, you want to show that off. A lot of time left, 8:18 and ticking. A nice little safe route there to get about 5 yards. Actually 7, 2nd and 3.
Both teams have all their timeouts remaining. Here's a play up the middle. We haven't called his name much here in the second half. Jeremiah Aaron, and the touchdown to open the game to the junior, and a good pickup there to move the chains.
Props to the right side of that offensive line. I mentioned Dedvukai's name on a missed block earlier, but you got to give big number 72 some credit right there, clearing some space. And Jeremiah Aaron, that's the most chunk yards he's gotten all night on a carry. And first down for the home team.
Opening drive of the game, it was Davis, the quarterback, and Aaron doing all the work on the ground. Davis puts it into his belly again, but Brother Rice right in the middle, clogging that up, nowhere to go, forcing him right down at the line of scrimmage.
Frank Biardi came in there, middle linebacker, a couple of others on the stop. The guy Beasley playing both ways as well, number 53. Good defense that time. Again, they're going to use the clock. If you're watching right now, Dakota's up 4. There's no reason they need to be rushing or doing anything like that.
Right.
They're going to run the clock down and take a timeout here. I think it's taken too long for them to get a play in. No, they're going to let it. They're going to go.
Yeah. Inside of 7 minutes remaining in the ball game.
We got a delay.
Yep, third flag of the night.
Well, they used all the clock, just they forgot to snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Great to see these kind of matchups to begin the year.
No question.
You know, you mentioned it earlier, the Catholic League and the MAC here that Macomb Dakota has been so good in for so long. Davis reaching down to gather that one in. Good throw, good catch. Caught again over there by Sills. Good pickup for him. Make this a little bit more manageable of a third down.
Jaden Sills just reliable.
Yep.
Made the play. Probably wanted to stay inbounds. Ended up going out of bounds. That'll stop the clock. But 3rd and 3 here. I don't know if this is 2-down territory, but I think this is Nikos Davis territory. I'm thinking quarterback draw or something, misdirection here.
All right.
I do not see it. Oh, now I see him. Goins is on the near side in the slot.
Yep.
I'd see him go in motion here. Yep.
Jeremiah Aaron to the right of the quarterback. Davis, good job. They're saying he's down, but there's no whistle. And
that's a dispute right now.
Yeah.
Rice is saying, the Rice players are saying he was down back at the 48.
Let's look.
Let's see what the officials are doing. Is his knee hit?
No. Not on that angle, it didn't.
At least the official, the referee is putting the football back at the 49. So they're saying he did go down. Are they saying his elbow hit? If his elbow hits, he's down, or the knee. Let's watch
look
again. Is the elbow hit? Hand.
Oh, yeah.
Elbow on the right. Okay.
Good call.
All right. Good call by the lead official.
Yep.
Referee made the call, spotted at the 49.
That's right.
So a big stop for the road team. They'll get it back.
5:40 and counting left in the game.
I'm not snapping this thing yet. Use the clock.
Yep, use it. Burn it up.
Great kick.
Really is. Hits at the 15 on the hop. Rice takes it, gathers it. Big return out near the 30-yard line. A flag, 2 flags come in.
Late flags. There could have been some extracurriculars after the play.
Alex Wall, who's been good in the return game for Rice. Like his opposition, Wilson. Wilson with that big return, though, the better of that battle so far head-to-head that led to the touchdown that has Dakota on top here.
Dakota pointing the other direction, saying block in the back.
Yep.
So Wall brought it out to about the 33, but this thing's coming back. Like we said, though, Ben, it's been a pretty clean game for the opener.
Yep. And it really has.
Yep. Yep, 53, Elam. Yep. Elam with the block right there.
Yep.
Oh, man. That's a cheap shot.
Yep, sure is. So Brother Rice will start from their own 14-yard line here. Plenty of time. They've got all 3 timeouts. 5:17 to play. They're down 4.
See, that's a really silly penalty. He's already past you.
Yep.
You're blocking a guy that's 10 yards behind. That brought it back 20 yards.
Sure did. Drake Martin, the freshman, has gone the distance. Played every snap on offense for Aaron Marshall and this Brother Rice squad. Their debut here in 2025.
They want a new football.
Yeah.
Did they get a new football? You got to snap something.
Right.
You can't play without a ball. Here we go.
DeAndre Hill, the big running back, lined up behind Drake Martin. He'll get it. Hill, good footwork there. Those feet were moving and legs were churning out near close to a first down for the big man.
Got about 9. They're running him, but again, Ben, they can run all night. They got 5 minutes to go, and they're 78 yards from pay dirt. They got to move a little bit. They're huddling at the moment. You got to figure Aaron Marshall maybe is playing. This is the last possession regardless.
Last time they met back in the opening week of 2022 was a 21-7 win that night for Dakota. Here goes Hill again. Plenty of room out there. He's just pounding it down near that sideline. Another first down. They'll move the chains here with 4.5 to go.
Second time we've seen a blitz off the edge, but they've run away from it. Lead blocker in front of Hill. And DeAndre doing his thing. First down, Brother Rice.
All three timeouts.
We need our flashlights out here.
Yeah, I got the phone out. Great spot up here, just no lights. Well, there's lights, but they're not on. Nevertheless, we will get through and get by. Good finish shaping up here, Matt.
It's like Kramer going over to Jerry's apartment looking for a flashlight.
Oh, there it is. Good throw to the outside. That one is gathered in and caught by Jacob Johnson. Good look at him. Put together well. Great hands, explosive feet.
Well, Dakota will give that up all night.
Yep.
5-yard outs, clock running right now at 3:50. Not saying they're going nickel or dime yet defensively. They still got 4 down linemen going, a couple of linebackers, but I think eventually you're going to see a couple extra DBs out there. They're going to play some deep stuff. But they're already backing away a little bit defensively.
Second down. Go to the big man. Bangs his way to the 40s. Got the first down. They'll move the chains again.
All right, clock stops. Move the chains for the first down. Now 3:24 to go. Greg Bauer, head coach, he told us he loves defense. So you know he loves this. He wants his defense to make a winning play right here.
Yep.
That would put a huge smile on his face.
Sure would.
Defensive guy still calls the defense. You asked him, you said, did you ever give it up? And he said, yeah, for 1 year I had a DC calling the plays.
Let's come and throw over the middle. Goins is there on his counterpart, Jacob Johnson. Love the call, but you got to love the play. Turned in by Elijah Goins.
I want to see this again. I think the throw is a little bit behind him. Martin sets his feet. Yeah, he threw it a little bit behind him. If he leads him there, who knows where that thing ends up. A little bit of a throw behind. Again, the wind is at their back, so they're not throwing into wind. They've got help. They need a touchdown here.
That's right. Down by 4 here. Inside of 3 minutes to go.
Here comes the wind.
Yep. 3 timeouts for Aaron Marshall. Here's Hill, who's run so well on this drive, particularly his 3rd carry on the possession here, and another big chunk picked up there.
They're not just in all throw mode right now, down 4 with the clock running. They're using some time. This will be a 3rd and 3. Rice has all 3 timeouts left. Martin taking the sweet old time on the sideline. You know the Rice crowd's like, let's go, but
nope. It's all part of the game plan.
Yeah.
He'll go out of the shotgun here. Keep an eye on the snap. It's been high more than it hasn't. That's a really good snap where it should be. Here's Hill again. He'll find the sideline and move the chains again.
They're pulling their guards now and running left. They're bringing the right guard out, pulling him left. A convoy to that left side on the short side of the field. Then you get out of bounds. You're now into Dakota territory. You got 3 timeouts to go. 2:07 left, down 4. And the ball in the hands of Mr. Hill. He's been the most reliable guy tonight for them. As I mentioned before, talking to Kyle Galley from the Rice staff, he said, we're going to ride number 4. Well, he was right.
Looking for Marshall. They've got him. Christian Marshall the catch. He was lined up one-on-one in coverage on the near side with Rashad Wilson, and a dart delivered in a first down.
I'll tell you one thing. Braden Schulte comes over and makes that tackle. If he misses, it's over.
Yep.
Number 12's getting back in the end zone. Big time tackle from Schulte, and here we go, Ben.
Yes, sir.
They are now in Dakota territory. That was a nice pitch and catch. Here comes the wind.
100 seconds to go in the game. The home team, Macomb, Dakota, on top by 4. the big man, DeAndre Hill. Hill powers and runs over a defender, and he is close to another first down, another 9-yard pickup on the carry from Hill. I believe the third one he's had here in the half.
Clock is running. You got to get a timeout here. They're letting it go.
Sure are.
Minute 15 to go. It's 3rd and 1.
Both teams with all 3.
This is crazy. Actually, I'm sorry. 2nd and 1.
Yep.
Clock running. They don't care. Rice wants a touchdown with all zeros on the clock.
Drake Martin changing the play up. Now you get a timeout.
Yeah.
Brother Rice takes it here, Matt.
Well, there was a little confusion there. Martin was clapping. Nobody was hiking on the football. And look, better safe than sorry. You got 2 more left after this. 56 seconds to go. Wow, I love this. Coming down to the end. Here we go.
Beautiful. Great way to kick things off here on the prep. Doubleheader tonight. Saline and Rockford going on as well over in Rockford. And this one here at Dakota High School. Biggest school district in the state.
Yes, sir. A lot of folks out here. You even were remarking as you made your way from the west side. You were like, there's a lot of people out here.
Might as well move to the east side.
That's right. It's all downtown.
The Petula Clark song. All right, we digress. 56 seconds here to go. What are you doing if you're calling plays for Rice here, Matt?
Well, here's the thing. You've been running it well with Hill.
Yep.
I think you got 1 or 2 more runs left in you. Eventually, you're going to have to throw. But I like this, the way they pulled the guards, and they're running some misdirection with Hill. I'd stick with that.
Okay.
He's been good. Still got 2 timeouts, so you run, you can still take another one. Clock stops on a first down.
As you said, Greg Bauer would love to see his defense come up with a stop. Can they do it? Looking, rolling, still looking, floating it out there. Incomplete.
That's a smart play by the freshman.
Yep. And you've been saying that all night. He's done it a couple times. He hasn't.
Throw it away. That's exactly what he did. Good pursuit by Dakota. They had 2 or 3 guys on him. There's only 1 receiver there. Nowhere to go. Just get rid of it and throw it away and live to see another down.
Yep.
Let's force it. Dakota defensively right there, stayed in their lanes. Everybody was on a man there. Now they're going 3 down linemen here, a couple of linebackers, and the rest defensive backs.
3rd and a yard, 49 seconds to go. Martin hands off. They've got the first down and then some. Inside of the 20 goes DeAndre Hill, who's been the workhorse on this drive.
All right, clock stops at 42 seconds. And now I think we got a timeout called by
Rice.
Did Rice call it?
Yep,
okay.
they did.
I'm telling you, they should have been pulling their guards and tackles and running that old Redskins offense, now Commanders, all night.
Yep.
I mean, this has been really working. If there's one thing that Coach Marshall, win or lose, he's going to take from this is we're running some of this counter stuff, and it's working. I like it.
It's been brilliant defensively.
If you're Greg Bauer, who's a defensive whiz, and of course started as a DC and the head coach, you see this, you tell your defensive linemen, maybe shuffle over a little bit. They've gone short side of the field. Maybe you line up some guys on that right side and wait for it. They have not run to the wide side of the field this entire drive. It's been everything short side. I think Rice also knows they got to get out of bounds. 42 seconds left, but they got time here and a timeout.
Here comes the freshman Drake Martin, number 15, their quarterback, back on. 42 seconds to go. Rice down by 4. Good snap to Martin. Martin looking, got a man crossing. There it is at the goal line, and he could not come up with it. Jacob Johnson was the target, and it was Van Vliet who came up with a play.
Man, they went for it. Little skinny post. I think it was just out of the outstretched arms. He was trying to make a diving catch. Oof. Just a little bit out in front of him. Good throw, not a great throw. But he had him.
Sure did. Second down now. .35 seconds to go in the game. Martin on the roll, into the corner, throws out of the reach of the target, and they were looking over there for Trussell.
Man, that kid wanted it too. He was open. He catches that football. It's 1st and goal at the 3. Plenty of time here. This is just a miss. Running across his body. Oh gosh, he was alone. He beat Goins too. You see, Trussell wanted that one. He ran a great route, stuck his foot in on the hash mark, and then ran toward that pylon, and he was there for a 1st and goal from the 3. Just a miss from the freshman quarterback.
So it's 3rd down and 10. 31 seconds to go. They're going to send Trussell out there again. On the island out there is Elijah Goins. May have a little bit of help there if they slide over Wilson. Martin into the end zone, nearly caught and off the hands. They were looking down on the back of the goal end zone, the goal line for Marshall.
Mason Dragic made a play. Wow. Just at the last minute, Dragic knocks it away. Or Marshall's got a touchdown. Watch this. In his hands.
Oh.
That is a backhand. That was across his body, almost a backhand with a right hand slap away. Dragic saved the game. What a play by that young man.
Here is the game. 4th down, 25 seconds to go in it.
I'm taking a timeout if I'm Coach Bauer here.
They just did.
Set up your defense.
Yep. And the Rice Brain Trust on the other side.
Now, what has worked, Ben, has been this Hail Mary stuff.
It really has.
The first touchdown.
To Christian Marshall.
He's thrown a couple of balls up in the air.
Yep.
With the athletes that they have.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the other thing. If you're Coach Bauer, do you tell your guys, look, if you get beat deep, tackle them.
Yep.
Because, yes, it would become, it's not a spot foul. It's not 1st and goal. It'd be a 15-yard penalty.
Right.
But, man, you never want to coach guys to take a penalty, but in this instance, these Rice receivers have gotten behind them a couple times. Mm-hmm. 3 down linemen, 2 backers, the rest DBs out there. 6 defensive backs for Dakota.
There's the freshman, Drake Martin. Can he get it done here? The game on the line.
Watch Hill out of the backfield in the passing game.
Stays into block. There's the ball, and it's knocked away and on the ground. It went off the hands of Van Vliet, and that's the ball game. Macomb, Dakota, they come up with a defensive stop that you mentioned earlier. They get it done here.
Martin had some time. A little bit surprised that he tried to force it into quadruple coverage. A little bit of a force. Again, this is the first high school football game this quarterback has ever played.
Yep.
Dakota's defense gets it done to watch. Some time, a little bit of a panic throw there.
Yep.
Into some traffic. A no call by the official. I don't think they were going to call anything on the receiver who was maybe being hooked a little, but they're not going to call that. Good defense by Dakota. Guys in the right spots. Now they take a knee and celebrate their first win.
Victory formation for Greg Bauer's team.
Chadwick and Dragic, 2 of the DBs, seniors.
Yep.
They knew that spot there.
Yep.
The experience showed tonight.
And
a little bit.
Macomb, Dakota with a second half touchdown from their new quarterback, Nikos Davis. A huge punt return set it up by Rashad Wilson. And they get the victory in week 1. They take out Brother Rice 14-10 here on the home field.
Give the Cougars credit. Stood in there. Greg Bauer talked about we got to make some more plays in the second half defensively, and that's exactly what they did. Pitched a shutout. This was a team that was down 10-7 at the half. And a defensive struggle, and they win the football game 14-10.
What a ball game.
It was.
Terrific ball game. We have to take a break, Matt Derry, and then you and I have to decide who the G of the game is, who will get a hat and an interview with Maggie. So we'll do that right after a timeout. We'll come back, and here's the final play. Incomplete on 4th down. Brother Rice went for it. Dakota's defense comes up with the stop. We'll come back with a post-game portion of the broadcast, our G of the game, and a look back at the key moving pictures in this one. A victory on opening night for Dakota.
At Foodie Centric, our client's agenda is our first priority. We specialize in unique items that are memorable and drive profits to your bottom line immediately. From gluten-free exclusive items to specialty Palazzolo gelato and melting moments ice cream sandwiches and so much more, Foodie-centric solutions will have you set for success today, tomorrow, and for the future. Foodie-centric solutions at the center of all of what's important for your first to your last goal. Follow the prep on social media. We're on TikTok, X, Instagram, Facebook, and right here on our YouTube. And you can also be a part of our sponsorship team as well. Contact us today, info@theprepsports.com. Craving something tasty? Front Page Deli serves up amazing sandwiches, plus fresh salads, juicy burgers, hot dogs, and more. With 2 convenient locations in Oak Park at 10 Mile and Greenfield and in Southfield at 12 Mile and Northwestern Highway, you'll get big flavor and fast, friendly service every time. Swing by today or check out frontpagedeli.com for menus and hours. Your next great bite is waiting for you at Front Page Deli. Love Peace Threads Design Bar, a unique new fashion experience in downtown Milford. Get ready to elevate your style by stepping foot in our design shop. Love Peace Threads Design Bar offers specialized collections of custom apparel, from denim jackets and sweatshirts to dresses and hats. We have a variety of options to choose from. Whether you're looking for a one-in-a-kind piece or you want to set a new fashion trend, our store has got you covered with endless customization options. But that's not all. Our design bar is also the perfect place for a fun and creative night out and for any kind of celebration. Book a party with us for a full experience. Gather your family or friends and design your own custom jacket, complete with patches and your own personal touches. Unleash your imagination and create something truly special with our hands-on design experience. Love Peace Threads Design Bar is more than just a store. It's a place where fashion meets creativity and community.
If you are looking for a life-changing workout experience, look no further than Pure Barre Novi. We are proud to help you achieve your fitness goals while joining a vibrant, supportive community that is over 300 women strong. Our classes are designed to strengthen and tone your entire body, and our teachers can help provide modifications for any fitness level. Find out more right now by calling 248-596-0002, visiting our website, following us on social media, or by coming to our studio right on Grand River Avenue in Novi. We can't wait to see you and help you achieve your fitness goals.
An opening night win for Macomb, Dakota. Part of the deal here on the prep, you get a post-game interview when you're our G of the game, and our G of the game is down on the field now with Maggie Evan Wolf.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with our G of the game, Evan Wolf. Evan, you were a monster on defense tonight. You started this season at home with a win. How does it feel?
It feels great. We worked really hard for this, and practice is, our coaches push us to the limit, man. We expect nothing but perfection at practice, so I wasn't surprised with how we ended up.
And how do you think this win going forward is going to start the momentum for the season?
A lot. This is going to do a lot. It's a pretty good team, and we set the tone, and we just came out to show everyone what we were. No one expected much from us. We were a young team. A lot of people left, so it's just a start.
I agree. You guys did amazing, and you are our G of the game, so you get this hat. Congratulations on the win, and go have fun tonight. Thanks, guys.
All right, Maggie, thanks so much. Evan Wolf, and you touched on it. I want to say it was around the beginning of the fourth quarter. Can their defense make a stop? That young kid was playing his tail off tonight. He made a bunch of great plays. You saw there by our tape op and all the great replays, and they did. That's exactly what they did in the end, Matt.
Yeah, the crew, Alex Westfall and the crew did a great job because just in showing, while Evan was talking, he pursued the football. And this is a kid, this is not a linebacker. This is a rush end, defensive end, that good size and speed. But, man, he was fantastic tonight. A couple of opportunities for Rice to turn the corner, and Wolf shut that down. They shut Rice's water off in the second half. No points, and they win 14-10. Kind of game Greg Bauer loves, defensive win.
Low scoring. They'll get better on offense. Certainly both teams will. And here's a look back at some of the key plays. This was the play that led to the winning touchdown by Rashad Wilson, a massive punt return.
Yeah, you just see the skill position guys that Dakota has, especially the return game with Goins and Wilson. And look, it's early. These guys are going to kind of work out some of the kinks offensively. But both teams played very, very hard tonight. It was a clean game. And you got to love a 2-win Rice team coming in here and nearly stealing one. It's a much improved team under Aaron Marshall.
Yeah, Drake Martin played the entire way. The freshman getting the nod for Brother Rice. And it came right down to that play, which was the final play in this game. And celebrating on the field with their classmates, the Dakota players. Great tradition, great history here for this school, and a big win for them on opening night here tonight, defeating Brother Rice 14-10. This was fun, Matt. I hope we get to do it again, brother.
Man, it was great. My friend, our man Evan Wolf down there, G of the game, and family's down there hugging him. That's what it's all about.
Yep, for Maggie, doing a great job down there with us tonight. All of our crew, you mentioned Alex Westfall, everybody on our crew. Could not do it without them. Thanks for all their hard work getting set up here today and bringing you the broadcast here on the Prep. More high school football coming your way on Friday night. East Kentwood at Southfield A&T. Be on the air a little bit before 6 o'clock for the kickoff in that one on the Prep, and a lot more coming up over the weekend for the guys at the Prep as well. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. It was our pleasure to bring it to you here from Macomb, Dakota High School. A victory on opening night for the home squad. They win it 14-10.